Hey guys, what's up? Baller here. We are now in this game number three of our NBA Finals. This will be Boston Celtics versus Golden State Warriors. This is June 8, 2022 NBA Game Day. The game will be at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. Again, it's game number three. The series is all tied up at one game apiece. Golden State Warriors will now be visiting Boston. Before we proceed, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right. Okay, Boston Celtics, they would now have the home court advantage for the first time in this series. So I'm pretty sure that the Boston fans are pumped up, very much excited to see their team play in the finals, for the first time for in such a long while, right? So Boston Celtics would have the home court advantage on this, but it will be Golden State Warriors who would have the momentum and the confidence as they just dumped Boston Celtics in game number two with that huge win, a 19-point win, 107-88. So let's take a look at the injury list for both teams, all right? Now for Boston Celtics, it seems like there's nobody in the injury list, so good job for Boston Celtics' coaching staff and medical personnel and taking care of their players, especially now in the finals. But for Golden State Warriors, it seems like Andre Iguodala is listed as questionable for this particular game. Of course, Wiseman is still out as he has been out for the rest of the season. Let's take a look at the spread. It opened up with Boston Celtics having minus 2.5, but as we speak, it is now at minus 3.5. Okay, here we go. All right. Again, we are back in Boston Celtics. If you have watched game number two, you would actually see that the theme of that game is that Golden State Warriors won because they actually won the field goal percentage battle versus Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics just shot 38% in their field goal percentage, but of course they just didn't shot badly. You have to give credits to Golden State Warriors' defense as to why, again, Boston Celtics just had 38% in terms of their field goal percentage shooting. If you would actually check on the other numbers, Boston Celtics even won the free throw percentage battle in terms in game number two. But then again, yeah, of course it has a bigger impact. I'm talking about the field goal percentage and Golden State Warriors. They actually did well. They actually shot around 50%. Boston Celtics around 38%. So they would really actually have the edge and as we saw on game number two, Golden State Warriors actually veered away sometime in the third quarter, and they ended up with a 19-point win. On this game number three, this is gonna be hard, man. This is gonna be hard, but I feel like Boston Celtics would actually have a bounce back game. Boston Celtics have been very good the entire season. For me to imagine that they would have another poor performance, right? Especially they would be at home. Especially this will be their first time playing at home in the finals. So even the players must be pumped up and must be excited to perform in front of their home crowd, in front of their family, etc., etc. So that will be an additional factor, of course. Now for Golden State Warriors, I'm pretty sure that Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Iguodala, if ever he would be playing, they have been through this. They have been playing in front of their home crowd in the NBA Finals, but still, those are humans, and the home crowd would still have an effect to the game. Um, uh, yeah, man. I'm expecting Tatum and Brown to actually have a very good performance. Of course, Tatum can actually and should actually take control of the game. I'm actually expecting Golden State Warriors to be right there with the Boston Celtics, but I'm expecting Boston Celtics to actually figure it out and to actually win the game and even cover the spread of minus 3.5 at the end of game number three. So again, my pick on this one would be Boston Celtics minus 3.5. I believe that the seesaw battle will continue. Boston Celtics would actually win, just like how it's been. Game one went to Boston, game two went to Golden State Warriors, and again, game number three, I believe Boston Celtics would have enough weapons and would have enough power, supported by their crowd, to cover the spread of minus 3.5. Game number three, Boston minus 3.5. Peace out, pasay love, and God bless.